All right, it's Saturday night. I'm sitting here and I felt compelled. I'm eating a pound of beef, rice, avocado, tomato, salt, and I squeezed a lime all over it. And a little bit of hot sauce I had left. Also got some whole milk. But what I'm feeling compelled to talk about, I'm listening to this thing too. It's Dostoevsky's Warning to the World. It's this paradox of being a good person and just kind of all the whatevers about it. But I was listening to this, and then it's like 40 minutes long, and then I was thinking about the other day at work. I had a table of two ladies, and I walked up, I greeted the table. Within a couple minutes, I was talking, and the one girl literally paused me. She was like, "Can I ask you something?" I was like, "What's up?" She was like, "Why are you so happy?" And I feel like that's not the first time I've been asked that, and a lot of times people are like, "Why are you always so smiley? Why are you so blah, blah, blah?" But in that moment, I didn't really know what to say. I was like, I don't know. I just, I'm just doing my thing. I don't really know. I don't even really know what I said. But I was thinking about it now. They were like, "Why are you so happy?" And I'm thinking about it now, but I'm thinking about that moment now. It was on Friday, and I was like, okay. I knocked out a hard swim that day, went for a nice little jog. I'm happy about getting those things done. I'm at that job, which I don't particularly love, but that's all right. But I'm making money, and in doing that, I can pay my rent, buy my groceries, and live to fight another day, essentially. And just kind of in that moment, like as the day goes on, the mornings of my day are generally harder than the nights when I work. Because once I get to work, that's when it's like relax mode, kind of like chill mode a little bit. So like by the time I get there, I'm like all the hard shit's done for the day. I'm just here talking to people essentially, putting in food orders, shit like that. Serving job, serving life. And it's generally it's fun unless you get like some shitty people, which they're out there. Ladies, if you're going on a date and the guy acts like a douchebag, that's a red flag if you ask me. But, whatever. But why are you so happy? And I think, too, sometimes in those moments, I kind of reset that out loud to kind of reset the foundation and to not totally go off track. But also just in those moments, like when I am at that job, like that's not my end-all be-all job. Like I don't want to be a server for the rest of my life. And when I think about where I was like at my other job, like it's technically a step down in a sense. You'd be like, oh, you took a step down in life to go to a serving job to leave your other job. Like objectively on paper, yes. But in my head, not really, because I'm chasing all these other things that I actually do enjoy. So that's another reason I would be, why am I so happy? So another answer to that, but also just something I try to remind myself a lot when I'm there is just like, you're not necessarily taking a step down in life, maybe on paper, objectively, sure, but in my head and spiritually in following my quote unquote life path or just following the call, following what feels right, trying to put the societal expectations to the side and follow what I want to do, not what society wants you to do necessarily. And I tell myself that and it makes me feel better, essentially. Yeah, it's always just a little thought. A daily doodle I made a long time ago was something along the lines of keeping something in your back pocket. And like those thoughts, having your why in your back pocket in moments like that when it's easy to kind of get down on yourself and to think like, oh, I'm a loser. But you keep your why in your back pocket, you pull that bad boy out and be like, hey, I know why I'm doing this. You're not a loser. Put that bad boy away, you're ready to go. You're on your way. Head high, chest up. Let's go, baby. Also, the other thing I was thinking about, it just feels better. Why are you so happy? It just feels better to be that way. There's literally like psychology or studies behind like smiling even when you don't want to or when something's hard, you feel better physiologically. Like something happens where you'll be better. It's not a very scientific explanation, but I've heard that somewhere. And I know it's true. And even if it's not true, I believe it anyways. So yeah, it just feels better. And one of the things I like to do a lot, and why I do a lot of the things I do, is I like to feel good. So I like to eat good foods because I like to feel good. As a result of eating those foods, I feel good. Um, when you're happy, and I don't really think that I'm necessarily someone that's happy all the time either. But when someone asks you that in that situation, that's kind of why I'm thinking about this now. But well, also, no one's happy all the time. Come on, we're emotional human beings here. We're happy, sad, mad, angry, all the things. But it just feels better that way. Life feels a little bit lighter when you're that way, and it doesn't mean you're naive. I think people mistake happiness and being joyful sometimes as being naive, and being naive to life in the in the downs of life and the negativity of life. They're like, oh, how could someone be happy in a life like this? They're so naive. I don't necessarily believe that. I think maybe that could be true for some people, but I don't think it's true for me, at least. But I do think that's, I guess you could call that a stereotype, theoretic, or not. I don't know. You could potentially call that a stereotype. I don't know. But yeah, it just feels better that way. Head up, chest up, smile, because, I mean, frowning ain't making you feel any better. Why not? Smile. Put a smile on that face, eh? That's all I got. Quick little 6-minute clip. Maybe this will be the only thing in this video. Maybe it'll be a part of a longer video. Anyways, if it's the end of this video, you're great. You're awesome. Smile. Why are you so happy? Be happy. Also, the assumption of like, why are you so happy? The assumption to be like, it's more normal to not be happy, or to be like unhappy, or to be just negative, or to just be, what's wrong? I don't think that was necessarily the angle of being like, why are you so happy? But the way she asked it was like, why are you so happy? Like, more so just maybe wanted to know what was going on, or if there's something specific going on that would make me be that happy, but there wasn't. But also, again, the assumption of like, why are you so happy? Like, I guess just because it's not that normal, I guess, to see someone happy. I don't know. But, yeah, just be happy. Put a smile on your face. Maybe, yeah, just throw a smile on your face. Maybe it'll make your day that much better. Have a great day. Get better today, baby.